Az meg. De most ez mi? Az a snaps? De ne szopassuk már az meg, hogy a zsebembe lévő dolgokat kiszúrják az őrök. Hát azért fogom azt a kurva modot lett. És tessék, most az a snaps, az most is itt van. Tessék, itt van, lopott. Snappal mi észreveszik? De most frankon. Szarok komolyan. Szétmegyek ettől. Szarok tényleg. Rakjam bele a ládámba. Bocsánat, csak nem értem ezek, hogy felébredek reggel, azt rohan utálom az őr, hogy fizessek 30-at. Tehát normális vagy, bazd meg? Hol az a tavern? Ja, itt. Basz meg. És tessék, a csaj nem hord fákját, őt mennyire büntetitek meg? Rohadják ketté. Mi az, hogy private mi az, hogy mi az, hogy private area? De most már megint mi történik?
God be with you. Farewell.
Fogok aludni, ketté húgyozom az anyja picsáját. Hogy ezért fognak megbüntetni.
You've been lurking around where you don't belong and ignoring warnings. This definitely won't come cheap.
Kezdnek visszatérni az emlékek, hogy miért hagytam abba ezt a játékot azért.
You're making a serious... But that won't help you much. That's too much. You don't pay, you go... All right, here you are. All right.
Az előbb ott tudtam aludni. Most trespassingnek nézi, vágod? Tehát, hogy az előbb oda tudtam menni, és azt tudtam mondani, hogy hello, én most ide lefekszem aludni. Nem tudom, mi van. Az előbb felengedett. Most nincs trespassing? Most nem. Most? Most van. Valaki elmondhatná, hol tudnék aludni. Vagy most mi van?
God be with you, good sir.
Már én se.
Do you know if there's any... How should I now? Have you heard anything? Don't talk. What kind of god? Sir Anish is a good lord.
Bármi más mondani.
May the Lord watch over you.
Az is. Bejövök, az meg is.
How did it go today?
Here, just as you ordered. Mother of God! You reek!
Hogy tessék?
May the Lord watch over.
Skill book on speech. Hülye vagy, és mennyibe kerül? 107-be? Az igen, bazd meg. Az igen. Ezt kéne eladni jól a picsába, de nem fogja megvenni. Stolen. Ráadásul itt loptuk. De nem is itt loptuk, a izétől vettem el. Fönt a... Az ott van, igen. Reputation gained. Nem lehetne, hogy... Ez Rattaj. Ugye az a neve a helynek? Mondjad már, ez a... Na, az. Ez a Ratta Y. Hoztam ekkora holdacska. De most miért nem tudok bemenni? Miért kell rozni? Private area, bazd meg. De akkor hadd vegyem ki. Szevasz, sensei.
How do the rats... Well... What's life like? Life is good. Do you know if there's any... How should I? God be with you.
Nem tudom. Leszerettem volna feküdni. Mert az ágyikon az ágyikó, szóval az ágyikon az nem jelenik meg. Rossz helyen próbálok lefelé. Lehet, hogy itt van fönt. Lehet, hogy fönt kell, hogy ezért ne beszél. Igen, a blacksmith. Itt nincs egy ágyikóm, amit itt használhatnék. Ez mi? Huntsman. Térképen milyen? Ja, hát izének, ilyennek. Sörös korsó, de szerintem lehet, hogy nem a sörös korsós kell. De hol van itt az ágyam? De szerintem mindig itt van, kell lennie az ágynak. Ó. Ezzel most itt, ezt megéleztem, hogy condition 7%. Ja, hogy csak a millben tudok aludni. Világos. Köszönöm szépen, nem backseat, hát akkor itt. Értem. Haladjál már. Mi van, nem volt... Ja, jó. Hello? Igen, és most a Sleep and Slave megjelenik. De lehet, hogy ott is van. Köszönöm, Pityke. Magában az is az, hogy ezt nem lehet meggyorsítani, ezt mindig végig kell várni. Lehet, hogy a gyűrűt veszi izének? Várjál már. Ezt nem veheti annak. Tényleg a izét? A snapszot veszi annak? Bazd meg, belerakom, hát most ezen nem újjon. Nem. És akkor nincs nálunk lopott áru, ez nekem most mi. Jó tele vagyok. Kéne minden szart magamnál hordani. Koszos. Az is koszos. Igen, az armorban minden. Hogy is filtereztük, hogy mutassa soly. Gyors. Ez csak így megy végig. Milyen jó Isten voltam, neki ilyen drága volt az ára? Csak megint viesen. Jó. Ébredni kéne, anya. Hát ilyen sokáig aluszol. Igen. Már dobáltam ki párat. Például őt is. Reggelire nyomok egy kis precölt. Na most, hogyha önmagába itt fogom magam is felmegyek, itt lehet lődözni. Beszélek a Nottingham bírájával. Hello! Rokolom.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul. It is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
Kis csaj hátul, figyeld.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzik. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Yes. Jányok, húzatok a picsába. Hát takarodj innen a faszba. Köszi. Ne auzzál itt nekem.
Hey!
Ó, nem erre kell menni. Egye följebb, igen.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep.
Szevasz, Tibom.
Fucking shit.
Nagyon kevétszére mennem, elfejtettem el.
Don't you agree?
Rögtön
I
jövök.
might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Pechstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
Szevasz, Fred.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge.
Helyette van YouTube dráma, Tibom.
Fool are you, boy?
Meg háborúskodás az olajért.
Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything? Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty.
Jók egyébként a dialógusok ebben a játékban is.
Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Mert?
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. Doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
Amúgy igen, értem, Tibom. Hát figyelj! Dugtak, ittak, ettek. Hát a peasant, a parasztok, azok meg dolgoztak. Hát dolgoztak, ettek. Ennyi. Estékét esettek, kocsmáztak. Nem? Tehát, hogy mi más? Na várjál. Training ground. Na ez az, végre egy kis training. Where is the training? What is the training ground there? Ez mi? Unexplored place. Hol vagyok én most? Hol a testem? Bazen pont a másik oldal. Ide menjünk. Oda. Oda menjél már. Na, oda. De Tibor, az én túlélés. Tehát, hogy ne halljanak meg egyszerű megfázásban. Hát nem voltak olyan szerencsések, mint mi, hogy így, mi legyen most, nézzünk egy kis Netflixet. Érted? Ha belegondolsz. Ja, de értelek persze. Na várjál. Ez egy DLC quest, és van valami itt. De ez mi? Ez mi? Bernard's horse. This is my horse is amazing. Ja, itt van lent. Oh, fuck. Az egyik quest van ott. Jó, vála összecsináljuk meg a izét akkor. Száztok tikok. Lát... Nem, megmosakszom. Fontos. Mondjuk, amíg egy hárat hozzáort, az igen. Szóval mások voltak a prioritások. És a hétre mit tervezel? Túlélek. Jó. Érted? Na, figyelj, szétcsapjuk őket. Gyere, tesó.
Captain Bernard's not here. I should stop by during the day.
Mi az, hogy during the day? Mi most mi van? Hát... Akkor várunk 2 órát. Hát de nem. Sensei, te ezt végigjátszottad? Még itt vagy? Mi? De... Hello?
God be with you.
Az is. Na menjen a basic train. Esze!
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzik sent.
I'm not a boy. Nem hisztizünk.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzik wishes.
Yes.
And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
My father was a blacksmith, so I've learned a thing or two.
Fine, we'll try something more advanced then. Farewell. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
Ow! Ow!
A kurva.
Good strike.
Kapom. Bazd meg, ez nagyon tudja.
Fine. That's enough. I have my work cut out, it seems. That's life.
Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Good. Very good. Good.
Okay.
Ow! What is it? Sudden visitation by the Holy Spirit?
All right. Nice.
Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. It's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Huh? Ah. Counterel. Világos.
All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
Okay.
Well done.
Okay.
Very good.
Aha. Hát az irányt kell nézni, hogy merről. Most föntről fog jönni.
No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again.
Okay.
Ow.
Well done.
Okay.
Too soon again.
Oké.
Good.
Jelöli, amikor... Tehát nem kell azonnal, hanem most. Oké, világos.
Now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking.
Okay.
Strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
Oké.
Ow.
That's it. Good. That's it. Well done.
Figyelni kell, igen, a támadáskor, hogy mikor. Hopp. Jó.
Very good.
Good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Captain Bernard!
Wait a while, Henry.
A fakardot is elrakja.
Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
Pussolj, ripacs.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Kurva anyád! Mármint, hogy...
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside.
De hogy lépünk?
And I'll show you.
Oké, hogy?
Let's go!
Odébb lép, aha.
All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. But the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Good.
Move side back where moment foes attack, aha.
All right.
Oké.
Very good.
Oké.
Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm.
Okay.
Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Good. Not bad. Nice.
Ow. And the last thing for today, a trick.
A trick.
Raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react.
Not like that.
Wrong.
Prepare strike by holding. Aha! Oh!
Very good.
Aha!
Well done. Very good.
Oda kell húzni, és akkor elengedi alulról, de föntről csapok.
Well now, wasn't too bad.
Kirontunk a nyúlból.
Soldier of you after all, but don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persist.
Múltkor ezeket totál nem értettem, nem tudom, mert hülyébb voltam. Vagy nem tudom, annyira nem... Nem tudom, furán ment a harc.
You can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it.
Roger that. Oké.
So Radzik also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Megyünk árcserizni. Tetszik ez. Mondjuk így belegondolok, régen nagyon káoszos, amikor sokkal jönnek, akkor sokkal nehezebb ezt irányítani, mert ugye nem látod. Sokszor, hogyha körbeállnak, ezért kell mindig annyit hátrálni. De amúgy nem rossz. Na, majd élesre kipróbáljuk. Ezeket sose szerettem ezekben a játékokban. Most arra várok, hogy oda jöjjön, lehet, hogy oda mennék és csinálnám. Most végig fogunk sétálni itt? Oké. Mi újságchat? Addig itt sétálgatunk, mit szóltok? Sziasztok! Nyúlon túl? Nem, a nyúl az! A vén hülye buzerás, hiába izgattál föl. Kibike, nincs egy lovad, vagy valami? Sétálgatunk itt, hülye vagy? Mindez egyébként kemény lehetett ebben a sok szarba sétálni egész nap, azért meg combos tücskösödtek. Combos tücskösödtek, ezt jól megmondtam. Igen? Igen, menj csak. Oh boy. Ráadásul... ez az jó, így jó. Tab, vagy mi az, igen. Hát bepálottak rendesen, az biztos. Főleg ilyen időbe bazdmeg ebbe a sok szarba. Milyen de most komolyan áldogálsz őrként ebbe a sok szarba, átforrósodik. Ide megyünk, igen. Kapszlokkal tudsz sétálni simán. Ja. Na most itt aztán kiíjazom a szemüket is. Game saved.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing. Put on this arm guard.
Így köszönöm szépen. Jó éjszakát. Kösz.
So be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
No.
Maybe the fellows...
Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
G'day.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Anytime.
Yeah.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have
tényleg az alkemi, nem is foglalkoztam.
have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's get to it.
Oké. Add már elő. Az, hogy 6. Ja, hogy ő már így áll, oké. Nem rossz. Nem rossz. Nem is rossz. Hé! Ja, gyertem. 12. Tizenöt. Csap, csap, nagyon köszönöm. Hícsú, köszi. Köszönöm szépen. Hícsú, csap, csap, köszi, köszi.
How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told
Jó
me.
éjciki.
You can just tell him I didn't listen to you.
Helyes.
So what's it going
Jó
to be,
píciki.
Blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Megvertem, mint a szart. Múltkor megvertem? Nem emlékszem, 5 éve megvertem. Hey!
Well landed.
Nem rossz.
Oh dear, did that hurt? Take that.
Nem rossz, nem rossz. Jaj! Hey! Fucken.
Yeah. You'll pay for that.
Szép.
You're in. Well, you got the better of me this time, Blacksmith. I must be having an off day.
Yes! Jó éjszakát, Gajcsú. Szia, szia, köszönöm, itt voltál.
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Wow. Hoppá, kaptam egy bambót. Bambót, azt mondja. Kaptam egy bimbót. Oh. Fuck, ezt nem tudom hordani. Fuck, megnyertem egy bout. Viszont... Oh, shit. Várjál már, de most... Nincs meg a strength-em. Oh, fuck. 4-5, ez hogy fogom én ezt növelni, tesó? Pedig nem rossz, de nyertünk egy faszabb vizét. Íjat, de jó. Nem baj, legalább ez megvan. Ezt a start viszont le kéne majd cserélni. Ja. Hogy. Nice.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
Bimbo.
I hope he has.
Watch it, boy. A few of my men have won fights against him before and never had a problem. But you could be the first. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Megmostam a orszámat. Egész jót harcoltunk. Szava, ficsú. Ficsúr, azt mondtam. Elmegyek a izéhez, veszek valami rendes kardot. Szóltok. Megérdemeltem. Azt nem tudom, hogy a... Most akkor izét nem tudom meghegeszteni. Szóval nem tudom meg... Pontosan nem értettem, hogy ennek hogy kéne működni, mert olyan szarállapotban van, nézd meg. Ettől nem lett jobb. Ó, de jó lett. 20, ami 7%-os volt, nem? Is egy rakás szar, de mindegy. Elmegyek a boatba. Veszek a boatba valami jót. Legalább valami szordot kéne valamit. Nem ami kardocska. Strength meg agility-t föl kéne rakni arra az íra, az mondjuk egy jófajta íj. Emlékszem, lesz majd csata jelenet is. Emlékeztek rá, amikor izé van? Azt hiszem, hol van? Azt hiszem, ott van egy... Itt van, azt hiszem a... Nem, az az alkimista. Ez meg itt a armorer. Aha. Jó napot kívánok. Mit van? Az is.
Can you show me how to repair our...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basic.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Azt a kurva anyját, bazd meg. Milyen árak vannak itt? Holy shit. Na nézzük. Body chainmail. Nézzük az árakat. Értem, értem. Jó, hát akkor ezt most nem veszünk. 6000? Hát mi bű vagy te? Azt a kurva, bazzeg. Úgy érzem, nem most fogok vásárolni. Itt. Kaptam alkarvédőt is. Jó, hogy a helyet volt az. Értem. Step defense helyett ellenvéd. 10. Oké, akkor azt megtartjuk. Megmutattál, hogy kell? Persze. Szíve, jöttre éjjel halok. Hol volt a weaponsmith? The blacksmith, the weaponsmith. Weaponsmith. Egyel odébb, vagy? Itt van. Jó napot! Te olcsóbban adsz valamit legalább, vagy? Elnézést. Mondom, nem steel, az meg talk. Az is. Na nézzük. Hát az még itt semmire se lesz pénzem. 52 pénzem van. Valakitől el kéne lopnom valamit, hát vagy nem tudom, valami. Még egy kurva Huntsman Sword is, bazd meg. Ja, és minimum. Azt a kurva. A macét tudnám megvenni. A daggert. Vazzeg egy kardot nem tudok forgatni. Longsword, az Assassin mondjuk tudnám. A Tampert. És Longsword. Igen. Ennél bármi jobb lenne. De az meg egy szarizét baltát se tudok. Milyen ára van ezeknek, te? Öcsém, ezzel a szarral leszek kénytelen harcolni. Alonna lóvét kéne szereznünk kurva gyorsan. Azt mondod nekem, hogy hol a bailiff. Ja, itt van valahol.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit.
Jó, itt a scribe. Jó napot kívánok! Én a bailiffet keresem. Nem, ő a Taylor. Swift. Ja, fönn van. Ja, fönn van. Ugye? Igen, igen. 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 Nem nagyon van mit. Csak azt, ami rajtam van.
Good day to you.
Cső.
I want to learn to read.
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz.
Master Bailiff?
Don't even talk to me.
Bocsáss meg.
I'm to put myself...
So you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed?
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, Bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, Bailiff.
Ez az. Kaptam 70 pénzt.
God be with you.
Hülye vagy? Jó a biznisz. Bocsánat, nem erre akartam jönni. Elnézést. 11 és 19 között. Most hány óra van? Csába csak úgy besétáltam a szobájába, ilyet. Na várjál. Nekem nem az kell most, hanem a pick up your... igen. Jó. Jaj, ne. Szép volt, Tibó. Pincébe volt a subscribe. Nice. Mondanám, hogy ezért a büntetésed, de már fel vagy iratkozva. Szép. Very good. Hogy csörgök, zörgök benne. De süsübe a katonák. De messzire kell menni, bassz meg. Ilyen egy kicsit. Nem veszett el. Elküldte Tibom, nem látod? Lol. Pedig ott van. Cső, takarodj, cső.
If you're after something here,
I was told to pick up a kit here.
I'd say there's not much room for improvement. You already look as good as any vassal, but your wish is my command. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all?
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Okay. Come on, basinet. Ennek az állapota jobb. Aha, ez kb. Ja, mondjuk ez jobb. Ez is jobb. Hülye. Úgy gondolom, Tibom. Jó. És most megibeltek a világgá. Hány óra van most? Oh fuck. Jó. Még benne vagyok az időben. Még időben vagyunk, gyerekek, semmi pánik. Riadó. Jók vagyunk. Hát még itt elfárad, még ebben a sok cuccban nem csodálom. Száztok kuták! Ugye leharapja a seggemet a kutya. Hello? Jó van, na jó. Basz meg. Ez ott valami bank. Hello? Na, megyek itt, milyen járatozunk egyet, jót. Tetszik az egyébként, hogy service. De Kolbi. Service-be kell lépni, és akkor utána mehet a minden egyéb. Bocs, hogy a hullákom, na, szóval a sírhelyeken sétálok át, de most... Értem. Join Nightingale, és az... Késő van már? Between. De nem, hát akkor időben vagyunk, nem? Hát, hány óra van? Hát még időben vagyunk. De hol van? Nem tudja véletlen, uram, hogy... Az is. Te se tudod, hogy hol van a... Ágnes. Nyugodjál már meg, bassz meg. Nem azt mondja, what you want. De most, de hol a faszi? Oh. Persze, hogy rossz irányba jöttem. Ez nem egy székes egyház.
Ready to get going. I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I wanted to enter the service of Saradzik, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way. Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
Okay.
Right? Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. This is our church, St. Matthew's.
Most írja ki, hogy a caps lockkal tudsz lassan sétálni valaki után.
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe.
Protonotarius. Megy ma anyádba.
Jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek.
Tudom, már kiraboltam. Akarom mondani?
And 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here.
Everything for the house, garden and field.
Körbejárjuk.
What the hell is going on here now? Just go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church, go back to your people.
Mi történik itt?
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in a square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
I think you ought to leave the poor woman be.
Ha 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 ha.
Why should I?
Hűha.
Are you sure everything in your business is in order, Master Armourer?
What are you trying to say?
Just checking whether you're aware of the town ordinance saying the furnace of the forge must be at least 2 ells away from the nearest wooden building.
Of course I know.
So I can go to the rat house for the measure and check it. You know fire hazards are taken very seriously here.
No need. I wouldn't want to put you to any trouble.
Well, you can save me a lot of trouble by ending this little disagreement here reasonably.
All right. I'll let her stay.
Ah, that didn't hurt, did it?
Thank you. Thank you 100-fold.
You're welcome. Just stay clear of trouble in future, understood?
Of course. Thank you.
Megoldottam.
Bad, but you'll be in that fool's bad books for a while.
Fasza. Bad books. Hát így. Erről te követsz engem? De ne kövess engem. Múltkor megbüntettél, takarodj anyádba innen. Bunkója.
Your old neighbors are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon.
Az kéne már csak.
Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age.
They're related by blood somehow.
Az faszom.
Same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Birdie. Jó, megoldottunk már egy dispute-ot. Nem is emlékeztem erre a dispute-ra amúgy. De sok mindenre nem emlékszem.
This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around.
Járőrözünk egy kicsit. Ugye? Teljesen adja ezt a tum-tum-tum.
We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps
De már
her
elmúlt.
locked up at home all day.
Gyikká. Gyikká változtatott, de már elmúlt.
Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard.
Hasas bankó. A szöcske, a szöcske.
Please, sir. Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Oh, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Alright. Úgy néz ki a csávó, mint a... Ugyanazok az arcok vannak, egy csomó ilyen. Ellen semmi baj, hiszen nagyon szép volt.
Beggars belong at the church. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later.
Irány a kocsma.
Let's move along to the inner bailey.
Valami olyasmiben lesz a valami cucc lóvé ott a helyen, ahol laktunk. Valami kis toronyba. Ha jó, megnézzük. Uff. Tényleg nem emlékszem erre a járőrözésre. Frankom.
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
Igen, Bell. Igen, mindjárt azt is kapsz. Így van. Csodás vacsorádat. Itt későn kapod, de... Na. Jó, körbe sétáljuk az egész környéket. Mindjárt. Jó, türelem. Igen, türelem. Igen, és itt hátul lehet elmenni. Ja.
The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sassau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Lácska. Mindjárt kapsz. Csak még befejezem a járőrözést. Fogjátok látni a kis farkát, hogy itt átsétál. Te ülsz megint rám? Jó. Rá a kezemre persze, amiben az egér van. Na. Ma. Mi van? Járőröző kis cica. Hát most nem lehet, itt járőrözés van. Hogy tolakodik? Mit akarsz? Hogy toporogsz? Mi van? Belácska, ide, az én kezem ide való, mert itt az egér. Tessék a bajt.
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now where might he have got to then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Figyeld, majd lóg. No, mi van? Mi van? Gyere ide. Gyere már ide. Gyere. No.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
Ne áldogálj az asztalon, paraszt, hát menj.
One ale, please.
There.
That fool got me all worked up.
Shouldn't we be on patrol instead of drinking?
You're eager, aren't you? Don't worry, even watchmen are entitled to a break.
Mi van? De ne a mikrofonban.
But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Ó, játszunk. Oké. Mit kecs? Gyere.
May the best man win.
Oké, hogy is kell ezt csinálni? Yeah. Hold. És akkor ezek meg a... Score and roll again.
Cursed luck.
Na várjál. 5-ös, 6-os semmit nem ér itt. Úristen, itt sor van. Ugyanazok 8, aha. 3 ugyanolyan. Oké. Egy 3-3. Mit akar ezzel? Oké. 450. 100 pont. Hányszor lehet dobni? Még egy 5-ös. Ja. Várjál már. 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, shit. Lófasz nem lett.
Your turn.
Fuck me, ez ennyit szkórolt. Nem vagyok jó ebbe. Se. 1, 2. Hát ez lófasz. Abbal. Hát
Damn.
na. Jó van, mindjárt kapsz enni, na. Telnek múlnak a napok itt a munkába, oda néz. Na de pont végigcsináltuk ezt. Ne. Békén. Closing the taverns.
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the Rathouse. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the Market Square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Mindjárt belácska. Azt mondja nekem, hogy hol van a bell. Ott. Mindjárt belácska, csak megkongatjuk a harangot. Bezárjuk a kocsmát, aztán kapsz enni. Jó? Vicces, hogy az őröknek is lámpa kell. De ezt értem, rála sincsen világítás. Meg nála sincsen. Szóval a világ végére kell menni. Mobil közvilágítás. Az. Na, kongassunk. Na, azért. Akkor most oda visszarohanunk. Bezárjuk a bazárt.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was
Na
so
mi van?
drunk. He dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate.
Ebből baj lesz.
Now we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig. Did you find him? We tracked the film
Mosakodj már meg,
to a
bassz.
sty beyond Cronow. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What is he? He's hiding under the table, maybe.
Nagyon jó dialógusok vannak.
What he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Oh, fuck. Jó lesz.
Cunt! Teach that insolent pup a lesson. Go on, your grace. Show him what for. That'll show him.
Dopperdille.
Go on, your grace. Show him what for. Beat him down.
Go on, your grace. Show him what for.
Give that bastard something to...
Ebből baj lesz.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, your grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Well done indeed. Game saved. Keeping the peace. A prey. Micsoda, mi az a prey? Mi az a quest? Oh, fuck. Hölgyek, urak! Nagyon szépen